like a tooth. Well, I do. I like it. You might say this video took 3 years to make. Not that I've been filming it for 3 years, but it took me 3 years to really learn how to catch a lingcod from shore, because that's what I did in this video. I finally caught my first lingcod from shore. And it was tasty. I cooked it up at the end with a whole bunch of butter. And I tell you, it was good. You shall see. I think I finally had the right pole, the right bait. I had to learn at the right time of year. But I think the biggest thing I learned was patience. How many times have you seen me catch a brown rockfish and it dives in a hole? And I had to learn to wait for that fish to come out of the hole. And that's how I got this lingcod in this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. I did. I had a great time. I caught my first lingcod from shore. Looks like a tooth. What do we have right there? My sunglasses. Sweet. Thought I lost those when I made the Fisherman's Life bobber system video. The wind was so strong the audio didn't come out, so I'll just tell you what I was saying. I'm saying the goal of my visit out here to the South Jetty today is just to catch a supply of jack smelt to use for the rest of the lingcod season, because it's only lasts a few months. On this one, I'm just telling you that I went down to Verg's and got a sabike rig. That's what I'm going to use to catch the jack smelt today. When I first started using a sabike rig, I would just cut little pieces of bait and then try to hook them on. It's very tedious. And then one day I just realized, hey, why don't I just hook the hooks on the bait hole and then slice the bait? Works great. I'd gone down to Verg's and bought a sabike rig with a number 2, little bigger hooks than what I'm using here. This has number 8 hooks, and I thought bigger hooks would be better, but then I caught so many jack smelt this day, I'm not sure. Maybe the smaller hooks are a little better. I guess we'll see. I'll try the number 2 one next time. The wind is really picking up, so you'll be hearing that in the background sometimes. I'm at the same spot I always catch my jack smelt on out here at the South Jetty, right here where that log is. I've got a little 2-ounce torpedo weight at the bottom of the sabike rig. You saw that I put little pieces of squid on each little hook. Then I'm going to cast it out and just start reeling it in slowly until you hit the bite zone. It's like they're a certain distance off the jetty and going back and forth, and you just kind of go right into the zone and they start biting, just like that. The first one jumped off the hook and got lucky. Now, I'm not saying you'll get bites on every cast, but if they're out there, you'll find them and you will get bites on every other cast. After I caught that first one, I cast it a few times and I thought maybe I scared them off. All right, I think I finally got one. Let's see if he stays on. Fish on, baby. Looks like we got 2 this time. 2, my friends. Sometimes it can be a little frustrating. You can just feel them nibble, nibble, nibble. You're waiting for them to take a bite and actually catch themselves. That's why I was wondering if a little bigger hook might do. I'm not sure. Time will tell. Yeah, and setting the hook didn't really seem to work. And I tried it. You just kind of have to wait until you feel one pulling and you know you got it.
There we go. I think I hooked up on it. Alright, see what we got here. An overtuck jack snap.
Definitely a whole lot of fun to catch. Anybody out there ever try to eat one? What happened here was I started getting a little arrogant, thinking maybe I don't need to put any squid on there, just let the little feather things do it, but it didn't work. I went back and put some more squid on all the hooks, and then they started biting again.
We got him. There we go. Mr. Jackie Smell. So, what's 3? I got one, not sure. Oh yeah, put on there. Got 2. The other side.
Alrighty, just a few more. I think we'll be all set to go out and get some Lingcod somewhere. At this time I was thinking of heading over to Montana de Oro.
Pulled into the zone. Got the nibbles. Jackie Jack smell. We'll call it a day on the jack smell.
I did try a little more fishing on the harbor side here, but I think I only got like a 1 bite. Bunch of surfers out there enjoying those swells.
There's a good card in there.
On the way back, this old PT boat came down the channel. It's from 1962, I believe. They used it for Vietnam. Fascinated with that because my father was in the Vietnam War. Alright, it's a couple weeks later. There's a big break in the swells, and I'm heading down to see if I can find me a nice Lingcod. I first went to Montana de Oro, but then I had to head over to The Rock. I already took a hike for a couple miles at Montana de Oro before I got here.
We have an abrupt change of plans here. I was going over to Montana de Oro, but you can see the tide is very high. The tide is very high, and my reef was completely covered in water. So I decided, well, let's give the North Jetty a try. Maybe we'll pull out that Fisherman's Life bobber system. Nobody here. Beautiful day. North Jetty. Woo! Seemed like a particularly rough trip out here. This side, that's because this side of the jetty is still wet, so I had to go down stay on the harbor side. Had to stay on the harbor side so I wouldn't fall. Okay. Ah, le platform. So nice. Try that baby. What do you think? What do you think about that baby? Got me some nice cat food, cheap, 79 cents a can. I'm just gonna go chuck it in the water around here.
Just like Lingcod season part 1, I took that jack smelt and just cut a fillet right down of it, and that way it was thin enough for my 2 number 6 hooks to fit in there, one in the top and one in the bottom. We start off the session with the usual snag and end up breaking off, but of course I spent the last couple of days, preparing, and one of the things I always do is tie up 6 leaders for a day. I know I'm going rock fishing, especially on a day like today where I'm targeting Lingcod. This time I tried just taking the number 6 and putting it right through the nose, and then in the back cavity taking the other number 6 hook and just sliding it right through like that. So far, I've only been out here for about a half hour. High tide is reached at 9 a.m. It's almost there. Slack tide. When I go to adjust this bait, I pull it up quickly because I don't want it to get snagged. I want it to start floating immediately. It's a sharp pull. Kind of like what you would do if you were jigging a swim bait or something. Now, you saw my last Lingcod video. I felt I lost the Lingcod because I tried to set the hook too early. Not going to happen this time, buddy.
I'm big, hitting that thing hard, man. Come on, take it. Come on, hold it. All the way in, buddy. Still ain't got it. Come on. You got it. You want it. You want it back. There we go.
I still missed it.
Didn't get him. That was nice. I don't know what it was, but it was big.
When I was looking at that bait, I could see a part where the skin was scratched off. Something that definitely hit it. Those boats are heading out rock fishing. They got to go to 300 foot this year. This boat's kind of distracted me. If you watch when I cast this, I failed to open the bail. The bait just flies off. And it really teased me off. It's a good thing you can't hear what I'm saying right now. However, this may have been a fortuitous mistake because I go back in and the only leader I have now is not 2 number 6 hooks, but 1 treble hook and a number 6 hook. I make a good cast right back to where I was. I can tell there's something around there, getting little nibbles or something. And then we get the big old bite, but it doesn't move. It feels like a snag, but I know there's a fish on there. What did I tell you about learning patience? Oh yes. In this case, you're always wondering whether just to keep a little tension on there, or perhaps just let the slack go and maybe it'll think it's off the hook and swim away. So I just sit there and second guess myself and kind of alternate back and forth. I decide to pull the line a little taut, see if he's still there. And it takes a dive. And I can pull a little more line. And then it gets stuck again. Oh, it's still on there, definitely.
Oh yeah, there's something huge on here, man. Woo!
He's back in a hole. You know, I'm pulling, but I'm pulling not hard enough to break my line. Really worried about that.
Right ahead in there.
And then I felt something I felt a few times before with brownies. I pulled it right through. Woo-hoo! It's coming up.
What the hell do we have here? Oh, looky! It's a freaking Lingcod! Look at that baby! Hopefully, it's 22 inches. Look at my baby Lingcod. There you go, baby cake. Right there. Go measure that thing.
And just like that, after 3 years, we get the skunk off the back.
Easily 22 and a half.
That was so sweet. My first keeperling from shore, and I can't wait to see what it tastes like.
Let's bleed this baby.
You bonk them, you bleed them, because you're going to eat them. In this case, with lots of butter and panko.
Oh.
Gonna be tasty. That is a really beautiful fish. The spotting, very nice.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
First keeper lingcod from shore, baby. I don't know if you can see them teeth, but this thing is quite the predator. Very nice. You know, this has been like the 3-year run. Oh yeah, finally caught the lingcod from shore. How did I do it? Damn jack smelt over there on the South Jetty. Oh yeah. Apparently it's time for the Lingcod dance. From shore. Keep a lingcod from shore.
Gonna call that good.
That was so cool, man. Had that thing, the way it's on my brown oxygen practice. I knew it was in a hole. And the way it finally came out, real nice. When you can feel it pull through.
Female, that's a really big female otter. Second, I thought you were a sea lion. You're so damn big, and you didn't have any color.
And if catching a lingcod wasn't good enough, God does me another favor by sending me somebody to brag about it to.
How many left?
Yeah, I got a lingcod. 22, almost 23 inches.
Although I film for YouTube, so if you're hanging around, you'll be.
No, I think I see the video.
Oh, Jim from Morro Bay. You just saw.
I'm on a little run trip right now.
Oh,
Going back home to San Diego. I was like, yo, where's the best spot in Morro Bay? And your name popped up.
right now this is the best spot, pretty much. That's a good rock right there. cast that way. I'm gonna try one more bait session right over off this rock, and then you can have it after that.
Where did you catch that Lingcod?
Right there off that rock I was at.
Oh,
But you need a bigger hook.
yeah.
I'll give you some jack smelt before I go.
Tried to catch another fish using the Fisherman's Life bobber system, but I didn't realize it's like 30 feet out there, and I only had it set for 20 feet. Just didn't get a bite.
Okay, this is actually the last cast. All right, I'm all done.
Get anything?
I didn't even get a bite that time.
Alright, well, you heading out?
Yeah, I'm getting out. Want some squid? I got some squid here.
You gonna use it?
Yeah, man.
Well, I'd love it. Appreciate it.
No problem. Let's see, and you got, might have some hooks or something, you might.
Maybe.
Once again, I neglected to get his name. If you caught anything, let me know.
Oh man, you're hooking me up.
Well, hopefully you'll get something out there. I gotta go and cook this. I can't believe it's legal.
Congrats again, man.
Thank you.
It's good meeting you.
What are you chirping about, oyster catcher? Did you see my 23-inch Lingcod? Yeah, somebody got it.
I stopped by the bay there to give it a fillet, and you'll see at the end there I leave the fillet attached to the carcass just in case it gets stopped. But this way I take the guts out and give it to the seagulls. Don't have to do it when I get home. Look how nice that meat looks. I ran right home to cook this thing up. Here's my flour for a Panko egg wash.
Little Panko. Some nice egg wash. Nice butter.
Butter's not only tasty, it gives you a really good golden brown.
First you go into the flour.
You want to get them all well coated with flour? Usually I like to let them sit, but today we're just going to go for it.
Okay, we're going into the egg wash.
Shake off that excess egg wash.
And then some Panko.
I'm going to give these a good coating of Panko, but you know, a light coating of Panko is very tasty too.
Figure with the Lingcod, buddy. I'm going all the way. Got the butter.
And we got the Panko. And of course my famous tartar sauce. Made a video of that a long time ago around there. And it wouldn't be complete without a Diet Coke. Pan was getting a little too hot, had to turn it down. Want to quit cooking once it's around 140, 145. Look at the color on that stuff. Woo!
See it right here, buddy. Right here.
Fresh butter-fried Lingcod with lemon and tartar sauce.
Panko. I even did the egg wash. I did the flour, and I did the Fisherman's Life butter. Only thing I need is some avocado. Now this is my tartar sauce right here. It is awesome. I'm just going to take a little bit of nice lemon juice. That is incredible. That is incredible. That is so clean. That is so wonderful.
Sorry about the car going by when I took my first bites, but yeah, that stuff is great. And of course, there's my Diet Coke. Sorry about the fish all over my face too, but that stuff is really good. I'm hungry.
Damn, that's good.
Well, that was a really great experience. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Hopefully I'll be catching me another Lingcod real soon.
Get that flaky little morsel. My God. Come here. already had one. Doesn't work. Ah, get out here. Hold on.
Keep a Lingcod from shore.